Good morning, my fellow citizens of the Republic of Sierra Leone. This now na sister once again, Sister Rugi from London, the CEO and founder of the Advocates for Good Governance Sierra Leone. We're a registered organization based in Sierra Leone. The date today now the 5th November 2020. I dey send out this message today to all the political parties in the Republic of Sierra Leone. And I go particularly want for the current government when are the SLPP as na dem dey in governance, particularly pay attention to this video message on behalf of the Advocate for Good Governance Sierra Leone. The message today is about power comes and goes. And for there are able for remind the political parties in the Republic of Sierra Leone once again on behalf of the Advocates for Good Governance Sierra Leone say, then get 5 years for prove themselves. Any political party where them vote for na the Republic of Sierra Leone get 5 years for prove themselves say yes. Now they are the best. They know the problems of the Republic of Sierra Leone and then they're in a better position for deal with them problems than they. Then get 5 years for prove them good work to the citizens, that is the Republic, the Sierra Leoneans, and the Sierra Leoneans in return then get few hours for demonstrate, for use them power where they get at the hands, for let them decide as to whether or not they want the political party where they rule them, for let it continue for rule them, or let them take them out of the state house. So once again, the politicians them they get 5 years for proof to the people them say yes they are the best. They know the problem of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and then they're in a better position for resolve them problems than they. In return, the citizens, that is the Sierra Leoneans, then get only a few hours for let them either pass the current government or the political party where they in governance. Say yes, then give them pass mark. That is the vote for them make them continue for rule them, or then give them fail mark, that is, they no vote for them and then walk them out of state house. So once again, power comes and goes. Before I continue with the message, let's just reflect about the election where they in America, where I've been particularly they monitor and they observe. And although they're not announced yet the winner, but looking at the outcome of the result, they actually they sense, they see yeah, before they're in a better position for make decision whose side the power they come off from and whose side the power they go. And looking at Donald Trump in behavior, you sense the frustration from Donald Trump. For sure say he is no longer in control of the people's power. The people then give him the power where he ruled them for 4 years. Now the time done which where Donald Trump no longer they in control of the people's power. And now the people then get the power now they ask them for demonstrate them as to whether or not they want them or they want Donald Trump for continue or for work come out of the White House. So looking at the result, you actually they see who side the power they come out and who side the power they go. So back to me message to the Republic of Sierra Leone, particularly to all the political parties in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Say once more, power comes and goes. The time where the power they left you, where it they go, now the time where you know they ever expect starts. Now that's when the power they left for go, so you get for go. And when that's the happen, when a current government or any ruling government in the Republic of Sierra Leone, the power don't ready for left that government there through the people's power, that person there or that president there or that party they know they in any better position for explain how then they feel where the power they left them, they go somewhere else. They're not in any better position for explain how then they feel. So once more, power comes and goes. Una the politicians them in the Republic of Sierra Leone, una get 5 years for tell the people and say una party is the best and the president who them vote for is the best. While the people then get few hours, just few hours for either give them pass mark or fail mark. If they give you pass mark, that means then they vote for the same party and vote for the president, the candidate will stand for that party day. let it continue for rule them. That means they're satisfied with the work where the president they do, and then satisfied with the work where that particular political party they do to the Republic of Sierra Leone. But if they vote against that party day or that president day, it means that the work where the president do or the political party, particularly where they in governance do, the people are not happy, and as a result of that, then go get for vote against them for excuse them from State House. So again, never take the people for granted. When you take the citizens for granted, then they realize say then go disappoint una perhaps towards the end. And again, una the politicians them never turn against una people them. The moment una turn against una people them, we vote for una, we take the power na their hand and give una because they trust una, then feel say na una are the best people them for represent them na State House. Then in the end, una can't turn against them. Again, many things they go wrong. Now repeat again. Una the politicians them never ever take the people them, the Sierra Leoneans them, the citizens them for granted. Again, them votes, never take them votes for granted. Allow the good work wey una dey do na the Republic of Sierra Leone, let it talk for una. Because the good work wey una dey do na the Republic of Sierra Leone during the time for campaign, when the campaign dey come back, na that good work dey una get for reflect. Say when una vote for we, na this we don do, na this we don do, na this we don do. However, we need more time for let we continue for work for una positively, so una vote for us. So una allow the good work wey una dey do, let it speak out during the day for campaign. Again, una get 5 years for prove una work to the people them get only a few hours for sure say either they want una back or una dey do good work or una no dey do good work. So if now that be the case, once more, I'll repeat, never take your citizens for granted, never take the votes of the citizens for granted, and una allow una good work for let it speak out during the campaign. So if now that be the case, I tell una all thank you for giving me una audience and una attention. Una stay blessed. Sister Rugi.